One of the great things about the GA is that it adapts to change as it goes along. Now, sometimes it's been criticised for not adapting quickly enough, but I think, if you look, administratively, like the big decision in the last 25 years has been the opening up of Croke Park to rugby and soccer.
Liam Mulville must get huge credit for the redevelopment of it. He went and looked at other stadia, see what each of them had that was special and brought them together. It's such a magnificent place now. Commercially, it's so successful under Peter McKenna because it's busy and earning money for the GA all week long, not just on Sundays in the summer. It has the conference centres, etc. Obviously the concerts. But it's more when the momentous decision was taken to open Croke Park, which was very divisive within the GA. A lot of people felt it should not be opened, and they made good case. But the argument for opening Croke Park to other sports was stronger, in my opinion. Obviously, there was huge revenue to be earned for the GA, which can be put back into the GA at whatever grassroots level they choose to. But it was a broader thing. Ireland had moved on and maybe matured as a nation.
So you have these top international teams coming and playing in Croke Park. And every team that comes to play in Croke Park hears some of the story of Croke Park and the story of the GA. And I think there is this disbelief that an amateur organisation can have a stadium of that level.
I don't think anybody realised what a momentous occasion it would be when it was first used. And the fact that France and England were the visitors for the rugby season in that first year added to the drama of it. The first match was against France, where we were pipped for victory, which was a shame, but it was such an historic and momentous occasion. But of course, that was always going to be overshadowed by the second match there against England, given historically what had happened on Bloody Sunday in Croke Park. But England were never going to win. I knew once Our On the Vein was sung. The intensity and the passion with which that was sung, the famous, iconic pictures of the emotion getting to some of the Irish players. Jerry Flannery, John Hayes the bull, the biggest, strongest man in Ireland, the man we all look at, the emotion, tears in his face. And that was visible on the big screen and brought tears to everyone's eyes as they belted it out. Our On the Vein with their chests out. Of course, the match was won with this passionate performance from the Irish rugby team, which included, if you remember, a GA-type score, Ron O'Gara's great kick over to the corner and a brilliant catch, GA catch by an ex-GA man, Shane Horgan.
Presented for Stringer, O'Gara, crossfield kick, Shane Horgan's in position. Oh yes, what a try!
And probably was an appropriate way to wrap up what for me is one of the most memorable days ever in Croke Park.
Executed magnificently.